Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about something that everyone experiences, but no one really wants to admit, being awkward. You know that feeling when you say something and immediately regret it? Or when you're trying to walk confidently in a room full of people but somehow forget how your arms work? Yeah, that kind of awkward. And listen, I'm not just here to preach. I've been there. I was that kid who waved back when someone was waving to the person behind me. That person who said, "you too," when the waiter said, "enjoy your meal." I used to overthink every interaction to the point where it kept me up at night. So if you're tired of those awkward silences and random, "why did I say that?" moments haunting you, this video is for you. Now, first things first, being awkward doesn't make you weird or broken. It just means you're human. But if it's holding you back from making friends, speaking up, or just being yourself, then yeah, it's time to do something about it. So let me tell you what actually helped me. It all started when I realized that awkwardness isn't about being bad at socializing. It's about overthinking socializing. It's like your brain is trying so hard to get it right that it ends up messing it all up. I remember one time I was at this small gathering and someone said, "Hey, how have you been?" And I panicked and said, "I've been 24." Like, what? But instead of beating myself up, I started treating awkwardness like a muscle, something that just needed to be trained. I made it a habit to talk to people, even if it was just small talk with a cashier or a quick compliment to a classmate. It was uncomfortable at first. My heart would race. My mind would go blank, but I pushed through, and slowly it got easier. Here's what I learned along the way. Most of the time, no one is noticing your awkwardness as much as you are. You think everyone saw that weird hand gesture or heard you stumble over your words, but they didn't. They're too busy thinking about their own stuff. Second, the more you lean into your awkward moments with humor, the less power they have over you. I started laughing at my own slip-ups instead of cringing for days. It made people relax around me. Like, oh, this person isn't trying to be perfect. They're just being real. Third, and this one changed everything. Stop trying to impress people. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but the more you try to be liked, the more pressure you put on yourself. Instead, focus on being curious. Ask questions. Be interested, not interesting. That shift alone makes conversations so much smoother. And let's talk about silence. Because for awkward people, silence feels like doom. But silence is normal. You don't have to fill every second with talking. Sometimes just being present and letting the conversation breathe is better than trying to force something funny or clever. One trick that really helped me was prepping a few go-to questions or comments for different situations. Like if I was at a party, I'd ask, "How do you know the host?" Or "Tried the snacks yet?" Simple stuff, but it breaks the ice. I also started recording myself talking, not for the internet, just for practice. I wanted to see how I sounded when I spoke naturally. I'd play it back and notice what I liked and what I could improve. It felt weird at first, but it helped me become more aware of my tone, my pacing, my expressions, all the things that make a conversation feel comfortable. Now, I'm not saying I'm never awkward anymore. I still have moments where I say something weird and go, "What was that?" But now I don't spiral into self-criticism. I shrug it off and move on. Because confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being okay with not being perfect. So if you feel awkward, start small. Put yourself in low-stakes social situations and just observe. Smile more. Make eye contact. Don't run from the discomfort, lean into it. That's how you grow. And remember, the goal isn't to become some social butterfly who never messes up. The goal is to be at peace with yourself, awkward quirks and all. You got this. You're not alone. And if someone ever makes you feel weird for being a little different, that's their problem, not yours. All right, that's it for today's video. If you related to anything I said, drop a comment below and tell me your most awkward moment. Let's create a space where we can laugh at ourselves and grow together. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.